In terms of liability of companies, the very first theme which we describe in the book is the liability of a company for its employees. And in very difficult terms, it's called culpa in eligendo. In simple terms, it really means a company is liable by having chosen the wrong employee. If an employee infringes the law, you're basically guilty as a company on account of having chosen the wrong person, the wrong man or woman to work for you. The fact that that person is not respecting your instructions, you may have told them, don't go to this meeting, don't go to this trade association because things are happening which we don't like, which are not in compliance with our ethical rules, with our compliance program, and the employee nevertheless goes, is not a defense for the company. So in short, a company is liable for whomever the organization does something which runs into trouble under competition law. Cartels by intention, of course, are the worst. That means that companies are fully aware of what they're doing. They basically go into smoke-filled rooms, make agreements about prices. They know what they're doing. The intention is there. The trap for the unwary is that intention is not a necessary element to bring a cartel case. So even if your employees were thinking that they were not misbehaving, that they were not in a cartel, but the authority ultimately claims that there was a cartel, the absence of intention will not save the company. And that's, of course, an enormous, tricky path to walk. One of the striking elements of cartel enforcement is that obviously at the European level you can get very high fines, but these fines are administrative fines. The EU doesn't have the power to impose criminal sanctions. They cannot send people to jail. So if you're unlucky and a case gets handled by, for instance, the UK authorities, or even worse, the US authorities, they suddenly have, on top of fining, the ability to go after individuals and impose criminal sanctions. And it's not unusual for people to get extradited over antitrust infringements, cartel infringements, or even to spend time in jail because they have been participating in cartel behavior.